Season 3 with that fire, we bout to turn up the heat. We just gon' slap with a khaki, so gon' submit every week. We bumpin' numbers, don't want it. Killer Queen on the scene. Into the files, turn it up. Welcome to season 3, let's get it.
What's up, KQ gang? It's that Jersey girl, Hillary K in the building,
And your girl Queenie.
and welcome to episode 8.
Yeah, y'all know what the fuck it is.
Alright, so let's start off with the quote of the day.
Alright, Queenie's quote of the day would be, the meaning of life is to find your gift. To find your gift is happiness. So, I'm gonna just let that sit. Nah. Let me go back. I ain't gonna let that shit sit. Y'all know what the fuck it is. The meaning of life is to find your gift. To find your gift is happiness. Man, once you find your gift, that shit make you more happier than the world. Don't nothing make me more happier than the world than creating my music, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get it. Killer, what's your quote of the day?
My quote is, everybody isn't built like you, so don't expect a you in return.
Hey, facts on facts.
And I need to say that to myself because that's one of my main flaws. I act a certain way. I do things a certain way. So I expect everyone else to do it just like I do it.
Oh, yeah.
And
she do. That shit is crazy.
But that don't do nothing but hurt me in the long run because nobody is living up to my standards of me. All right, so let's get into it.
All right, let's get it.
So there's a sound going around. But it says, if your dude comes close to me, I'ma send his ass back where he's supposed to be. Right? And you know, that's all cute. That is noble of the women, you know, whatever. They ain't gonna mess with no dude that's with somebody. But my question is, would you want them back? Like,
nah. I mean, that right there is like who wants to get sent back? You know? Like, he don't even want to be sent back, you know?
But like, is wanting to cheat but being shot down any different than actually cheating? Like,
not
is
really, because if she'd have gave him the time of the day, he would have went. So
that's what,
you know. So I mean,
well,
you sit there and you be like, well, he didn't do it, like, because he couldn't. But if he could have, you know. So it's like.
But you know what? That, I guess it depends on the person, because you know, some people will be like, well, he didn't cheat, so it's fine. And he could use that, like, I didn't cheat, I didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. But if you wanted to, if given that opportunity, you would have, then, yeah, no, I don't want you. I don't care if she sent you back. I don't care if she took you.
Right.
You shouldn't have been nowhere in the equation. It's the problem.
Shouldn't have been nowhere to be getting sent back. Yeah, so I ain't seen that one though. I don't know. I guess I ain't really too big on TikTok. I scroll every once in a while.
It's like a trend now, and I guess it's better than what it was, because you know, everybody used to be on that whole trend, like, I can take your man if I want to.
Yeah,
you know?
So that's kind of dope. They switched it up because they ain't doing nothing but schooling all these little girls and little boys to be little hoes and just fuck with anybody. It don't even matter what gender you is no more. Just everybody just fuck on everybody. So.
Pimps and whores. Pimps and whores.
So I guess.
But why would you want somebody that you took from somebody else? Because you know that they're takeable.
Yeah, right. This motherfucker could come along and do the same thing they did to you.
Exactly.
It's just gonna keep repeating itself. So,
but then
I know people like that though. I know people who will allow themselves to take someone's boyfriend or girlfriend, think they winning the whole time, but it was just that easy for your ass to take them, and then somebody just that easy swoop in and take them from their ass, and then they on the sideline with the ex bitch, and now they friends. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see this shit happen with my own eyes, and it's just like, you thought that was gonna work, like you was all that. I don't know. People just be doing the most.
people fight over that too. There's like, oh, I want him back or I want her back, but
Nah,
took him. Like, I no longer want you.
I'm not
like,
about to fight. Nothing.
No, nothing. You want to go. So my next question is: have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
And did that change anything?
Yes. It took away from a lot. It's like not the same feelings anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it does something. It's like the feelings that you have still there and it's still strong, but then it's another feeling like, you know, do I really want this person to touch me? Like, not really. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And if you decide to stick with that person, you just got to get over it eventually. You know what I'm saying? But it will always be an open wound. You know?
Is it ever possible to fully get over it?
No, it's not.
I look at it like this. Like, when I go into a relationship with somebody, you know those little balancing scales? Mm-hmm. I think of it as a balancing scale. Every time you do something good, they go on the good side. And then every time you do something bad, they go on the other side. Mm-hmm. You can never remove from either side. You cannot. You can only add. So once you do something to me, it is permanently there. Mm-hmm. The problem,
I think that's with everybody. Like, it's not nobody, unless y'all the same people and y'all just don't give a fuck motherfuckers. Like, okay, the tit for tat shit. Okay, he did it, I'm gonna do it. He did it, I'm gonna do it again. So it's like, man, y'all just ain't got no soul. I'm sorry.
But I feel like if you do that in a relationship, then there's not really a point in you being in a relationship.
Just be single, right? These motherfuckers that will carry on the relationship and just be like, he did it, I did it, and just cheat like a motherfucker.
No.
Until they both eventually end up stopping and then realize what they got. And neither one of them going anywhere. Seen that happen a lot too.
But I'd never trust you after that. Like, if we just going tit for tat, that trust in that relationship would be completely shot. And that's something you need. Because if you don't have trust in your relationship, or if it's broken, everything will be paranoid now. Like, the person will be paranoid. And then you constantly fighting over what never happened because of something that happened.
Right.
So now everything's a problem.
So, it's something you never really fully get over. It's just, it'll always be there. So once that line is crossed, I think, it's low key, it's a point of no return. It'll always be in the back of your thought, whether you choose to move forward or not with that other person. So
but sometimes I feel like a hypocrite though, because I've been on both sides.
Me too. So you know how it feel. Like, I know how it feel. I know how it felt for it to happen to me. And then I know how it feel. I know how that person felt when I did it to them. And at the end of the day, if you got a good heart, it's not a good feeling at all. If you one of the motherfuckers that can just look past it all, you just cold. But like, I've been in both positions and it hurt both ways, like, regardless, So I don't know. It's just a shitty human thing. I don't know.
It hurts being a cheater.
It hurts to be a cheat. It hurts cheating because it's like you're not really thinking about it in that moment. You like not really thinking about shit but yourself in that moment. And then it's like the other person find out, that shit will break the soul because you never wanted to hurt that person in the way that you've been hurt because you know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just all fucked up. And it's,
What about being the mistress? You ever been a mistress?
No.
I want to know. Okay, so y'all out there, I want to know y'all opinions. Have you ever been cheated on? Have you ever been a cheater? Have you ever been the mistress?
So let us know in the motherfucking comment section. Don't be scared. Spit that shit.
And it's
KillaQueen Files. The fuck?
And if so, did that change anything?
I think that people get caught up in a relationship too, where they feel like they don't want to be there. They feel trapped, and they feel like the person they with is not the same. Just like there's no how can I put this? There's nothing in common, So it's like that too. Like, if I'm with a person, it gotta be somebody that is like me, who like the same things I like, who like the
first of all, ain't nobody like you.
Ain't nobody like you. Don't put me out like that.
Yeah, and I can't say that because ain't nobody like me.
Right.
So,
but no, I'm just saying. Like,
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like joking. A person I can laugh with at any time. Like, I don't want to be the only like excited one, and then you over there and you like the grumpy one and stuff like that. I don't know. And somebody that's gonna sing with me and laugh with me. Just have fun with me. Shit, enjoy life with me. Like, that's me. Like, it's just
My whole thing is, and this is for everybody out there, whether it's the guys, the girls, whatever. If you are in a relationship and there's something that's not clicking, it's just not working out, stop being in it just because you want to spare somebody else's feelings. And I say that because you can stay in a relationship because you don't want to hurt the other person, but you dragging it out will be 10 times worse than you ending it when you notice. Think of it this way. I could be with you for a year, right? You not feeling it, right? Even though it's been a year and you can cut it off with me, that will hurt. But imagine you dragged it out. Now we on for 5 years. Yeah. I gave you 5 years of my life and you wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're not feeling something, speak it out. Speak it out. It'll be all right. I mean, they might not like you. They might hate you. They might never talk to you again. But it'll be so much better than you just dragging roadkill.
Right. Facts.
Kill the therapist. Anyway. But let's take a pause from the serious topic and let's get into some music.
Y'all know how the fuck we do. It's the foul / slap of the cap it, bitch. But no slap of the cap it, I bitch. Yeah. So let's turn that real quick. Turn that.
Slap it, a cap it, snap it, or clap it. Whatever. Y'all be having us messed up.
And the motherfuckers who get it wrong, y'all will never be on another show. Motherfuckers.
Anyway,
the next motherfucker who mac us or cap us is not coming on the show.
Snap or clap. Last week on the chat room, we asked Wugga. Y'all should have heard it. If you didn't, stop right now. Pause. Go back to the episode and then come back here. Make sure you come back. Anyway, we asked Wugga what his all-star cipher would be. And he put it together, like, right away, like ASAP.
He did.
So, let's run that. So, we have the BandLab Elite Cipher.
Hold up. I hope y'all ready for this, because this is about to blow this motherfucker up. This about to go to flop. It's about to blow the files out the cabinet. Let's get it.
The BandLab Elite Cipher featuring V Cypher, Queenie B, Heaven, Mad Moolah, Killary K, Solomon, Laura Cynic, and AC, produced by Wugga.
Shout out. That's half the Beat Jack squad.
I swear.
Know what the fuck it is. Shout out them Beat Jackers. Let's get it.
Wugga on the beat, yeah. Victory cipher, shepherd of enlightenment, stars of enlightenment, blind you with science, purge you with fire, designing my shit like a graphic designer. Will and my pressure, write out a letter, compose, I'm an artist. Many sharp, but I'm one of the sharpest. Carved like a razor, scriptures engraved in your flesh. When you speak, I live in your breath. Teach them, kill them, lay them to rest. Dragon dagger, breastplate to your breath. Arrogant bastards don't know to digress. Masters that find it hard to repent. A monster hunter, shoot a harpoon from the ship. Jump off the ship with a blade and a spear. Land on your deck, spirit in your neck, crocodile tears. Niggas got fear, pop your shit get real. And they scared to death, edge of the brick to the face to the lips. Cave in your chest, ice pick to their flesh. Dangerous lyrics, they manifest. Torment your spirit, the width and the breath. Karma pimp slap on you, you pay your debt. You talking that trash, cash that check.
Talking that trash, cash in the check. Like a bitch on the collar at a bitch nigga neck. Off the lick on the ship, on my motherfucking rag. I'm a freak in them sheets, I'm a motherfucking mess. I'm a geek at the dough, then spread in the mix. I'ma whip it to the mo, put a hole on the strip. I'ma grip it, bitches cold, I explode, bitch, I'm lit. I ain't fucking with them niggas, they some hoes, why they pray? Nigga, little bitch, fold, bitch, and blow, no pressure. I be on go, bitch, trying to stretch her. Crown double cup, that's queen shit. Got me sucking on the titties, going beast mode. I unload, my bars go, I'm locked, loaded, equipped. That cheddar made us dip. I'm
clever, ain't them the shit, Lord.
Uptowns trotting the globe, not from Harlem. Step on the court and they know I'm a problem. Crossing the line, fine, ignoring the margin. Having the booth, now you getting the bargain. Heat seeking bars, I'm diminishing targets. Vibranium lips, I spit shit that's the hardest. Too sketchy, drawing the pain, I'm the artist. Defense impeccable, victories flawless, my first play. Cross me, see red, get this first day. Birds on the block, protecting my nest egg for more than a decade. Unzip Giuseppe's, I off from the land. Wugga El Jefe, won't lie to kick it, I'm grossing my net pay. Benja Olay is the cup, call me Messi. Maxie, you lying on camera, no Jesse. I'm right on the block, I can send you an essay. Never get writer's block, oh we in essays. Bought up this cipher, convenience store doorway.
I don't trip over people that's not winning, I'm top tier, and most of you niggas is not in it. You can't copy respect on my image. Beat Jack has been the best and I'm in it. On this lane I've been the law, y'all my tenants. What rules? I've been the law for my digits. You rather spend it all and get bitches. I invest, I'm the business in the business. You know I keep something on me, like a bitch with nobody, this ain't nothing to see. Act up, Little Mermaid, you wanted to see. T.I. dead and gone, nigga, permanently. I'll make you break out like you're allergic to me. My attitude of fever is over 100 degrees. God bless me, but I ain't sneeze. I make sure I always got, so I don't need. Never do. Why I keep making these enemies? I catch your body and wipe my memories. I'm in the lobby with a hottie and she got a body and she just feed off my energy. You like my mini-me. Always wanna hate, but my life you can't relate. 9 to 5, I need a break. That pain I can't escape. I'm still fucking great.
Stop there, don't attack yourself. You know I spit straight gas, go match yourself. All flames, no games, getting bags and woes. You know keeping it, go tag yourself. When you write a subtract, that's a negative. Better keep you cool, if you bucking, I'm a sedative. When I'm yelling, give it back in blood, not a relative. We are not a simile, they ain't no comparing it. Beautician got some clips in my sleeve. Gonna get your hair cut, get the bob and the weave. You know killer, keep the peace, so I aim and achieve. I won't leave you in the alley just for mama to grieve. Get rocked like the head of the state. I'ma make them keep out with your head on the stage. You know niggas love Medusas, they be better than snakes. I pull them by the roots cause they spreading the same.
I'm setting shit off and I'm making it tough. Cause dogs out here be thinking they rough. I'm telling you now that I'm calling they bluff. They pussy, I know what they reeking of muff. A hitter won't quit unless he got the bigger bag with the bigger trigger. Bigger swag, y'all see the smaller picture. Photographs, I ain't fucking with ya. Fuck your dab, I don't respect the G. The only one that I respect is me. Side effect of being best, you see. Architect of my destiny. I'm in love with the skills I've been given, but feels like a prison when nobody else wants to listen. I face my ambitions and spit what I've written to leave y'all all dead and facing morticians. And maybe I'm crazy, but lately I'm thinking that they say he's past his prime. But crazy is lazy, I hustle, I grind until there's no steps to climb. Solemn.
London Bridge is falling down on a popping spree. Shells fall on the ground. Silence is screwed on, you won't hear a sound. I lied, dead body weight hitting the ground. Death's permanent, bitch nigga earning it. Court case adjourning it, not concerned with it. You're determinate, flat like I'm permanent. Every bar burning it, ashes in the urn with it. To the death with it, on your last breath with it. Fuck everybody hating cause I'm blessed with it. Return sender when you address cynic. False idols and rivals, they just mimic. Carbon copies, call me Big Poppy. Means Big Daddy, master key unlock me. Lightning struck twice, nothing can shock me. Resurrect hip hop, nothing can stop me.
I can't buy, of course. Heard they gas for the bodies, I'm right by the board. Know that the pen is body, mine would get you tidy. Try me, bitch, you will die by your sword. I'm highly endorsed, you're likely ignored. They tell you ain't no like they ride for award. Think you're a lion, you'll die with your pride. You simmers like Dora, die and explore. Your soft is inside of a s'more. That talking, igniting a snore. Bro, I'm so nice, I just bite say goodnight to a whore. But I'm checking that ass if I have to put lights on the floor. Admitted rapper, you should quit it. Here clowns get fucked, but on that side I did it. Get it? I'm setting the bar and I'm far from acquitted. A horror in the ring, I should be committed. The rhymers belong in the bin. Where do I begin? I don't see the bargain. A lot of you say you won't be till it's filet mignon. Do you vegan with options? These verses are arson. The type that we're making it got me the car. And this is elementary Watson. Daily, you're a Joe Carson. I'm nice all top. You saying I'm not, pardon?
All right, I just want to say everybody got the fuck off. Everybody. Like, there was no weak links. It was all stars for real. That's an automatic slap in my book.
It is. Yeah.
And not just because we on it. That go.
Ain't nobody fucking with that cipher right now. That is the hottest cipher on the lab. All right, cannot make this up. If you ain't press play on that bitch, go catch that. That shit is hot fucking sauce, okay?
Just the fact that we all was just so ready and we all just got on it and it was done.
We had something to prove on that bitch. That motherfucker was done in 24 hours and I can't make this up, okay?
With all them people?
Sent the beat. It was like 8 of us on that bitch. And that motherfucking cipher was done. With the snap of the finger, like niggas was like crackheads on the rock when they hit the invite. You know what I'm saying?
I swear.
Like I can't even make this up, y'all. At one point, we was all rapping over each other. Shit was crazy. So we had to pull back, and we had to rearrange, and we had to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like shit was crazy though. Niggas was on that cipher, and that was probably by far the first motherfucking project I ever seen done so fucking fast.
That's why I say anybody who's on that cipher, if I got a collab coming up with you, I expect you to keep that same energy and hop on. Cause that was like some sharks who smell some blood. Like everybody was just going. I had to say, hold on, I'm going. Just give me a second. Wait, nobody go. Like it was. But I tell you what, every time somebody went and I heard, like I listened to it every step of the way, and I was just so excited.
Yeah, that shit was fun. It was fun after it dropped. It was fun to just run that bitch. Like everybody got out, so shout out everybody, shout out Wigga. You know what the fuck it is, nigga. You put that Elite BandLab cipher together, and that shit is a smash motherfucking hit.
So. Tell me what cipher messing with that. But anyway, y'all comment down below what y'all thought at a cipher.
Let us know.
All right, so let's switch gears real quick, and you know, let's talk about work for a second, right? Boring work. But
I do.
I've only ever worked customer service besides my job now. I've only ever did customer service. So my question is, have you ever had a crazy situation where you almost lost your job, or you thought today's the day I'm gonna lose my job?
Hell yeah. I had this moment. I was working at the liquor store or whatever. This customer came in for a DoorDash. She came to do a DoorDash order. She come through my line. She got the bottles or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, can I see your ID? And mind you, it's a liquor store is always have IDs all around the store. The store's so fucking big, it's like a fucking grocery store. Like, y'all don't even believe shit crazy. But everywhere you go, every corner you turn, it's a motherfucking please have ID if you in the store sign. So this bitch come up to the window or whatever, because you know the shields, you know, COVID, pandemic shit. And she put the bottles up there, and I'm like, can I see your ID? This bitch tells me, oh, she got their ID. It's on the app. She can pull it up. I'm like, I don't need to see that ID. I need to see your ID. And she like, get to arguing with me like, what you mean? I come in here all the time. You don't need my ID. And this is a black lady. Y'all, let me mind y'all. I was working at that liquor store in the heart of the fucking suburb, okay? That motherfucking store so white. Any nigga who come through that bitch is getting carded, okay? So this bitch, I come through here all the time. I ain't never been carded. Like, I'm the only black cash register, bitch. Oh, you've been carded by all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So she want to stand there. She want to argue. Bitch, like, get bucked. Like, I'm in the back of my mind, like, bitch, I will clock you with a bottle right now. So she's sitting there and you don't need my ID. Da 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 da. And I like almost released myself from around, and then that's when my boss walked up and he grabbed me by my shoulder, and he was like, Queena, he was just like, Queena, go to the register. He sent me to another register. So he was talking to her and he trying to calm her down. He's like, yeah, in the store, we don't need your ID. Mind y'all, black don't crack. So this bitch ain't looking however the fuck old she says she is. So whatever. Long story short, the bitch finna leave out the store. She like, you know, my boss tell her like, come up to customer service when you go out to the car, get your ID. This bitch get bucks. Like, no, I'm coming back to her line. I'm like, bitch, I wish you would, because you gonna come back to my line and bitch, you gonna be in the middle of this lane. Like, fuck this little uniform shirt I got on, bitch. You about to get your ass beat the fuck up if you come back in the store and you try me, you little dumb bitch. I'm the only black person in this store, bitch. I'm being watched like a motherfucking hog, bitch. I'm gonna need to see your ID and everybody ID in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy because I'm very humble until I'm not. So I'm literally like, I'm sorry, like I can't. I'm not supposed to take their ID. Like you're coming in the store to actually purchase the alcohol for them, so I need to see your ID. I'm being extremely nice. She like, no, but they ID, and I'm like, I understand that, but I don't need to see their ID. You need to see their ID when you drop the alcohol off, because they're supposed to check the person's ID before they leave it with the person. So I'm like, I need to see you because you're actually purchasing it from me. I don't give a fuck about your DoorDash order, you know. But so yeah, and she just like wasn't trying to take my kindness. Bitch got bucked. So yeah, I was about to beat the bitch up. But that's probably about the only time. Most of the time I don't have most of the time it's been great. Like,
but see, that's why I can't do face-to-face customer service, because once you piss me off, I'm gonna turn into an ass and I'm gonna make you real mad purposely. So
I started pointing at the bitch. The bitch was like, "Don't point at me." I was like, "Bitch." You know,
but see, I've never yelled at a customer ever. I've only had to deal with them on the phone though. But I'll make you mad. So like a guy was yelling at me and I was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir." Because he just started pissing me off. So I went extra sweet and he was like, "Oh, you think it's funny? You think you're being an ass? I'm sorry you think I'm an ass, sir. I'm sorry." but you still can't get that. No, but I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. And then he started laughing because he was so pissed. He's like, "You think this shit funny, huh? You think it's funny?" I'm like, "I'm sorry that you feel that I think it's funny, sir." Like, I will pester you until you want to hit me, which is why I can't do customer services. Once you hit me, I'm hitting you. But I never had a situation where I almost lost my job, except for it wasn't a customer. I yelled at my boss and my supervisor. Never ever did that a day in my life, but they pissed me off, and I was a bill collector, and so I was already stressed.
Yeah.
You know me. You know how I am. You know I'm a sensitive little thing. I can't work in bill collecting.
Yeah.
They're mean. When they answer the phone, they want to rip your head off, and you have to push them to pay. Yeah. So no matter what they say, I had people tell me that they are dying on a hospital gurney right now. And my boss told me that I had to say, "Can you at least pay $5? I'm not meant for that.
The ruthlessness in customer service.
It is, but it's really bill collecting, because they do not want you to let somebody off the phone for no reason. Had somebody tell me they was homeless living in a boat, and I had to say, "Well, what can you pay today, sir?" Clearly nothing. You know,
like, bitch, I can't pay nothing.
And you know I'm nice, so I'm not meant for that job.
Like, I got cancer, I can't even pay my medical bill.
I want to be like, okay. And I've had that before.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just felt like it took something out of my soul just to say, "I'm sorry you have cancer. What can you pay today?"
I can't do it. Nah, that's too harsh. I would have been like, "Yeah, I know, I quit."
And I did, but I quit because something happened to me health-wise, and they told me, "Well, can I come in tomorrow?"
Yeah.
So that I had to quit.
That was just, they didn't give a fuck about their customers. They definitely didn't give a fuck about their employees.
At all. Like, they just don't care. Just keep asking. But the thing is, they said if you can't get money for somebody, to ask one of the supervisors to come over and help get money for you. So I did that. My supervisor was too busy talking to everybody else. And she was one of those, you know, with the fake boobs, thinks she really pretty. You know, she thinks she hot stuff and she not. So she was too busy having conversations with all the other workers. So she couldn't help me. So I got in trouble.
Okay.
So I cussed my boss out for telling me that I'm in trouble. Then I cussed my supervisor off because she wanted to get an attitude with me. Like, "Why didn't you get me?" And I was like, "Bitch."
I'm telling you.
And you know I'm not that type. I'm like, "Bitch, I did." But anyway, all that's besides the point. The point is, have y'all ever had a situation where y'all almost got fired, or y'all was like, "You know what, F this job," and you did something?
I'm ready to go.
Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear these.
Let us know, motherfuckers. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Let us know.
But the last thing is, have you ever had a weird coworker experience?
No.
You never had a weird coworker ever? Not one weird coworker.
I mean, I've had weird coworkers, but not none that was like so weird that it was just like, or anything. Like, that motherfucker weird. I don't know. But no, or like not have like do anything weird. Like, no, not really. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me in an office setting because there's a lot of weird people.
Yeah.
I had coworkers stalkers. I had coworkers run up and kiss me. I had coworkers take my candy out my mouth and put it in their mouth. I had a lady who used to cry all the time, and she told my supervisor that I was bullying her.
Oh, good God. No, I'm sorry. I cannot. I've always worked in healthcare settings, so there is no weird shit or you getting fired ASAP. No weird shit at all allowed in the healthcare setting. So the weirdest I probably got is a motherfucker don't speak, just miserable. Like, I can't, like, that's it. No, other than that, I ain't never had no weird ass experiences with no coworkers.
I had coworkers try to look at me and pee through a store. Oh my God, girl, I got a story for days.
I cannot.
Office.
That's that office shit. You right. A whole bunch of weirdos. I'm in healthcare. Everybody's serious. You better not take my candy out your mouth and put it in. That is unsanitary.
It was a lollipop.
That is unsanitary. You about to, like, motherfuckers is at the eye wash machine. Like, you about to get sprayed. Like, you don't play those type of games in healthcare, okay? Healthcare is a very serious setting. You going down for sexual harassment. You in the healthcare system setting and you watch somebody pee through a stall. You going down for sexual harassment.
I got a lot of sexual harassment cases that I could file.
So that's crazy.
All right. Well, then, is there anything else?
Nothing else. If y'all got some weird ass job work experiences, let us know in the comment section. You all know what the fuck it is. Run that shit up. KQ game.
Please tell me it's not just office workers. Somebody come in that's not an office worker and have a weird story. Please don't let me be alone.
I'm dead.
Don't let me be alone. Anyway, we are out of here. See you guys next week. And don't forget to cop that new Queenie B.
Yes, stage 3 out now. All platforms, motherfucker. Pandora me. I don't get no fuck Shazam me. I'm out there. Like, I'm out there. Shit. The fuck? I'm outside. Southside, we outside. I'm out there.
Yeah, you can even get her on LimeWire. Don't do that. They got a lot of virus. Anyway.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't recommend that.
No, and even still around.
No virus sites. I'm pretty sure I'm still on LimeWire. I'm pretty sure it's still around. But probably out there somewhere.
All right,
well, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. And if you still burning CDs, throw that shit away. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Just download that shit. That's it. You know.
I still have a CD in my car. Thank you. I only have one.
I know you was excited too when you found that bitch.
Shut up. No, that was my MP3 player. I mean.
Yeah.
So thank you. Anyways, we are out of here. Bye.
Alright, this is motherfucker. Y'all know what the fuck it is. KQ gang.